everyone, and welcome to my channel. So this is my very first video, and I thought it would be a nice way to introduce myself and the channel by just having an introduction post. So I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about who I am, where I'm at right now in life, and what I think this channel is going to be all about. Let's start there. So a little bit about me. So my name's Kelly. Hi everybody. I am currently 28 years old. I was born and raised in the US, so Midwestern girl, and it's been almost 7 months ago, my husband and I moved to Iceland. So I've been married to my husband for over 8 years now, and we decided to move to Iceland because we wanted an adventure. We wanted to live abroad for quite some time. So that's where we're at right now. So back in the US, I was a social worker. I was working with people, women specifically, that were dealing with addiction. And that was such a interesting, crazy, highly learning experience for me. And I also was working at a hospital in the Boston area doing inpatient social work, as well as being a yoga instructor on the side. So I was basically living the hustle life in Boston prior to moving to Iceland. And then when we moved to Iceland, everything kind of changed. So I went from working 50 hours a week on average, I think, maybe more, to being back in school. So I'm studying political science instead of social work, and being a preschool teacher. So that was a little bit random, but I reached out and got the position, and I love working with kids, but I did that in the past as well. And it's awesome in a way that I get to, well, one, work with kids again, but two, get to practice the language. So didn't know any Icelandic when we first moved here, and now I'm slowly picking the language up. So it's been exciting and interesting and crazy and life-changing all at the same time. Some things that just about me, aside from like professional life and being a student and all that stuff, one of the things that I clearly love, because I got certified in it, is yoga. So I do that a lot, but I also am just, on a bigger picture, interested in things like fitness and health, and just being the best version of myself that I can, both physically and mentally and emotionally. Another thing that is a really big passion of mine is travel. Again, if that wasn't obvious by living in Iceland, traveling has been such a life-changing experience for me. From the moment I decided to study abroad in undergrad in Spain till now, it's been such a huge part of my life, and I hope that it continues to be a part of my life. And it's really changed who I am fundamentally for the better, I believe. So fitness, wellness, travel. I'm also somebody who considers themselves to be a lifelong learner. I'm just such a curious person that I'm always wanting to learn new things and try new things out. And I find that I'm just constantly interested in multitude of things. So that's a big reason why whenever I decided to go back to school here in Iceland, I decided to do political science, was because I had done social work, and I love social work, and I'll probably return to it, but policy was a big interest of mine while I was doing social work. And so I decided, why not go ahead and take the opportunity to learn more about that. So I'm constantly exploring and constantly trying to learn new things and better myself again. And that kind of curious nature leads me down some very interesting paths and leads me to be a huge explorer. So that's another big part of who I am. What else? My favorite color is purple. And between the dog and cat debate, totally a dog person. Come on. Cats are kind of assholes, honestly. So anyways, I can go down a million different paths here about things that I like and who I am. But I wanted to cover what this channel is going to be about. So it's going to be a little bit of an exploration for sure. I'm hoping to cover things like mental health, trauma, and substance abuse is two of my big areas that I'm really interested in and feel like I am decently competent in, so I'll probably be talking about those. I want to include things like travel, especially talking to you guys about living in Iceland. It's, like I said, it's been a huge part of my life, and it's super exciting and interesting, and I hope to share that with you. And do things like, you know, just talk about wellness, talk about where I'm at in life and the things that I'm curious about and exploring myself. So things like minimalism, for instance, like how do you move to another country? How do you live minimally? Some of the areas of fitness and wellness that I'm trying, I want to share those things with you guys. So this channel is going to have a mix of things involved, and I'm hoping that it'll be kind of a look into my life and where I'm at and just take you guys along for the ride. And a big reason why I wanted to start this channel in the first place was just to challenge myself and put myself out there. I mean, the big reason why I even chose to be a social worker in the first place, and why I'm deciding to share with you guys, is that I find that I just really get enjoyment out of, one, just sharing my journey, and then two, hoping that as well as some of the knowledge that I've gained along the way, can help you guys. And I know that sounds super cliche, but it's about, like, I want to help people live their life, the best life that they can. Because I feel like fear gets such in the way of us being able to live the life that we want to live. So I'm hoping that along the journey, you guys will be able to pick up some stuff that you can bring into your own lives. And doing this is a way for me to challenge myself, to be more in front of the camera, and to connect more with you guys. So that's my hope. That's what I hope this channel is going to be about. We'll see where it goes. I hope that you decide to follow along. And of course, I want to shamelessly endorse some of my other content out there. So the first is Instagram. You can find me over there at _authentic Yogini. The second is my blog that I do. So I actually have two blogs. The first one is dedicated to yoga and mental health. That one is kellycarmichaelyoga.com. The second one is dedicated just to daily life, more of a diary. There's some travel involved. There's some random stuff on there. Feel free to follow that one. It's kacarmichael.com. And the very last thing is I'm over on Medium. So any of you fellow Medium readers out there, head over. You can find me just at Kelly Carmichael. And I post, again, stuff about like mental health, wellness, yoga, philosophy and spirituality, all those types of things. So I'll put all of those links down below so you can check those out. And if you have any requests or any thoughts about what I should cover in this based on all the things that I've just told you, feel free to comment below. And if you don't want to miss a thing, hit the subscribe button. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. So I hope to see you guys soon in future videos. I have some things up my sleeve, and thank you for watching.